Disclaimer. We are regular guys who love to talk Bone Thugs and Harmony. We do not represent Bone Thugs or any Bone affiliate. We are also not Bone Thugs experts. The views and information you hear in this podcast may be based on personal opinion. Please feel free to leave corrections and clarifying information in the comments. And enjoy.
What's up, y'all? It's Cecil West, Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com. Back again with the one and only
Johnny, who was so far past his bedtime last night. Lippy!
And he is the co-hosting, coast to coasting, from a creeper, never sour, always sweeter, Orlando.
I am Orlando Weaver.
And this is Beyond the Harmony Live. We are at Beyond the Harmony weekend, doing our weekend wrap-up. What's up, fellas? How we doing?
I got a secret I want to reveal for the first time.
Starting off strong.
I want to let you guys know that I was Jason Quest all those times back in the day on the questions of the week. It was me.
How do you
I'm Jason Quest.
do you think that
I mean, I know it was a big mystery all these years. It was me.
do you feel better?
I feel bad that I misled people with the same exact voice, the same exact ideas.
And you've been carrying this
I've been carrying this burden
by
for like
yourself?
6 years.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I just discovered that it's been 5 years since we previously interviewed Raiden Rush, and I just wanted to come clean tonight since this is a new era, the post Beyond the Harmony Meetup Weekend era.
Yeah.
So I apologize, I lied. I'm Jason Quest.
Well, you know, it's a necessary thing at the time.
You know, it
Necessary.
reminds me of that Jason Bourne movie meme where oh my goodness, that's Jason Quest.
Because I also was I don't know if I did if any episodes there was somebody named Juan Oeste Labios. That was me too. Juan Labios. You guys get it? Yep.
Yeah.
John Lips.
What did they contribute?
Probably some questions of the day, questions of the week. So anyway, how we doing, bro?
I'm reading comments in the chat right now. It's weird shit going on in the chat.
We haven't even started yet.
I hear you. We left them to themselves for too long.
Yes.
You know,
But we're early. Overall, we're early.
we are early. Yeah,
Peak
we're early.
professionalism.
Should well, we were a little late last night.
Yeah, bro. I heard they were on your case, man. You were late. Like,
Man, fuck them.
fuck them.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I had to get Raiden Rush in the building.
in the building,
He had an entourage. He had to set up his cameras.
you guys cut Cecil West some slack.
Plus, we had to set up. There's all these logistics that aren't usually here. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Every time one of these numbers right here happens with the fucking cameras, we're gonna do it here. Let's get Matt and John too. Bam! It's like that. Every time that happens, it's me. Oh, that camera's fucked up. It was doing funky, clicky fucking things.
All kinds of wacky schmackies.
Probably doesn't like some wire that it's touching.
Oh, we got some crosstalk.
No, it's this one right here.
This guy.
Can you slide that iPad? I don't know if that's what's doing it, but maybe we'll fix it.
Slide to city. Don was it? Slide to city with Don.
Yeah. So anyway, a successful weekend. Anybody that wasn't here, you fucked up. We've had a great time. We had Raid and Rush in the house. The episode is up right now for everyone to check out. He did about a 2-hour interview, so we had Raiden on the entire time, which we never do that with a guest from the beginning of the show to the end. In fact, we ended with Raiden Rush being part of the out, which was awesome.
It was a night of all first, like the whole thing.
Yeah,
We've never done it that way. We've never done it that way.
yeah, no, it was great. It was I was very impressed. So there was a lot of logistics, but it was nothing. I think we knew before we even got to Florida, kind of what we had to do logistically as far as the setup and everything. Turned out good. Be
Yeah.
better than that, like, next year, maybe some better mics, maybe some better, cameras, but it was pretty good.
I refrained from going. Slide to the city of a dog. Last night. I wanted to do that for Raiden, but I didn't want to kill the vibe, so I did it now.
I think he would have loved it.
He might have said it back.
Yeah, Raiden, he likes some comedy stuff, we found out.
Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
I really hope listen, he was like doing the thing where like he was stealing questions from me before I got to him. So it's like I start to set it up, right? I'm like, hey, Flesh's a pretty funny guy, and you're a pretty funny guy. And I was about to say, have you guys ever thought about maybe you doing those skits? And he's like, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm thinking about doing some skits. I'm like, son of a bitch, beat me to it. That happens a lot
Well,
in interviews.
which is no, I also stayed refrained because he was kind of opening the door to like, hey man, want to do some wacky comedy here, some skit shit. I was like, yeah, but not now.
I enjoy that good skit.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they got a skit, but they filmed some music video stuff here at the Beyond the Harmony house.
Mhm.
So Raiden Rush is going to have a new music video that's going to have clips in it from Beyond the Harmony weekend and a music video in the house that we're in.
This house is crazy.
Great.
Have we
Yeah.
talked much about the house?
The house is great. And we were bouncing around if we were going to do next year here again, but I think this is going to be the spot for a year or so, 2 years anyway to establish it. Why fuck around and move it to a different place?
There's already so many variables. Nothing went anywhere near catastrophic or are
Great.
we going to be able to go live or anything like that? But why mess with the formula that's
Yeah.
it's dialed in?
On the
Yeah, and the
wood.
house was great. We definitely had more room.
I was just saying, I'm knocking on the wood, man, even though it's glass. So
Maybe that's better luck.
it's been a couple days of talking bone. We still talking bone.
Yeah, this is the most bone that I've talked like religiously. We've done it from the time we got up to the time we go to bed. Every topic you can think of, we fucking we've heard. Fuck, I don't know how much unreleased shit people
Yeah.
have heard this weekend.
Music is playing more often than not.
Yeah,
Yeah. And none of it has been If I Could Teach the World. Um I didn't want to make you guys cry, but when we first met up, all three of us, I wanted to start a timer on how long before one of you brings up bone.
Huh?
Ah,
It was like 10 minutes.
Nice.
you went that far?
I was like, man, first time in person, I'm sure we're going to be talking about what's going on or a trip or whatever. And we were, yeah, I don't even remember what it doesn't matter what it was.
Hey, we could do that now.
It never
it's-
stopped.
it's like
so
the
no, you
per-
can't. It hasn't stopped since.
Well, it's a polarizing topic, I guess.
Mhm.
It has been all weekend.
Has a rich history.
What's the
31 years?
do you guys got like a weekend highlight, one that sticks out from the house? And I'm gonna ask our tonight, just so everybody knows in the chat, we're gonna have some of the people in the house come on and everything and talk about the weekend. But do either of you got a standout moment?
I think it was kind of cool when we all met up at the beginning in at that bar.
Yeah, that was cool.
In Davenport, and then Flippers. Obviously, Flippers. That it wasn't with everybody here, but the pregame Flippers.
Yeah.
Journey Quest. Those were two of the ones.
I think not so much the physical house, but just I think all along we just knew everyone was going to be so dead serious about Bone. It's just going to be a once in a lifetime because there's only ever one first.
Right.
And has there been a gathering of Bone fans like this ever, or for any topic for that matter?
I don't think so. I mean, the closest thing is the uh think tank.
Yeah.
Well, the Bone karaoke was the highlight of the weekend. I thought that was a pretty fun time.
Which songs did you do?
I did "F the World" by Busy Bone, and I did "Shake That Stick."
Yeah. What's the what's the one you guys made me leave the room when you did me and my dad in the backyard?
I did BB Gambini eating tortellini in a Lamborghini will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this other thing.
So what was that called? Tourette syndrome?
Tourette's.
Yeah.
It's an old John song. What's up, Severed Sounds? What's up? Prep typing from the fucking kitchen in the chat.
What's your Cecil? I know you like to push all the questions over to us, but I remember there's time to deflect it.
Yeah. Um,
Did we take your question like Raiden took your question?
no. I mean, I think mine is like I'm an event organizer, right? So it's like it's hard for me to put one, but like any time that I felt like the people here were, you know, it was a worthy trip for them and everything, like, I'm always working behind the scenes and I want things to be great. So it's like it's hard for me to say like one moment. Like the bar thing, like when we first walked in and everybody from the guest list was already there, like that was kind of cool. Big reveal of me to everybody. That was fun.
Yeah.
Except for Cold Blooded, who he knows me. But the rest of them, it was like the reveal. So that was kind of fun, giving everyone the Cecil West reveal. But just all the little stuff. Anytime something like really great happened, an unreleased song, or um, I thought the movie theater, Sons of St. Clair movie theater moment was cool. Um, all of us sitting in this private theater watching Sons of St. Clair.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, I do. I'm flexing. I'm out here flexing.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that
I'm
happening.
out here flexing.
Okay.
You should have been here.
I thought Bone Trivia
It-
night was pretty fun.
yeah. Um,
I also liked when we did the giveaway of the uh the the card set. That was pretty dope too.
these were like possible things that we were gonna do. They were on the possibility list, karaoke and trivia night and all that. So John's just reminding me of the shit that we didn't do. I'm really happy about knocking out the park. He's like, remember all these ideas you had next year. That's next year shit.
No, I was seeing if we were gonna do some impromptu comedy there to just kind of roll with it as if those things happen, but that's okay. I'm on,
Should have done that with Brain Rush. He's a funny guy,
he's a funny guy. That's just I got the wrong guy.
you know. But yes, anything like that. Those were cool moments. So I'm hoping we can do it again. I mean, I know we're gonna look at the date, see what that looks like. Probably sometime this time, 2027. Um, next year I'm hoping to put it back to the original price that we were hoping for, so that I can do other stuff.
You got proof of concept now.
Yeah, for sure. And I know what's necessary to make it easier. Luckily, we did have a smaller crew, so it made it a little easier to be self-sufficient, ride share and stuff like that. But if we would have got the 14, 15 people, having some built-in meals would have been, good. And I'd like to do like a merch pack and just some shit. But and then obviously it's like, you can't do raid and rush every year, so we'll need to have those extra funds to probably fly a guest in, fly them out, and give them a hotel, at minimum. So, but yeah, next year, and I'm hoping that the other people see this and go, okay, I got a year, right? I got a year to get myself a fucking plane ticket in and out of Orlando and $1,000 to stay at the Beyond the Harmony house. And you'll have a year to do it. Should be feasible.
Yeah.
Save your fucking,
She's your penny.
yeah, save your money. So No, it's been great.
What was and I can't remember right now, so I'm asking. I remember we learned some interesting bone shit that we didn't previously know. I mean, not the things from last night. Obviously, that was a lot that we didn't know. But was there any bone friggin' ahas during all the convos that you're like, yo, I didn't know that previous. Tons of combos, 3 days of combos. I know I got a bunch of shit, but I went to bed at 3:38. Like, I'm so tired. I can't remember shit.
Every day for me, but I can't like rattle them off now. Like I know everyone here has probably told me something I didn't know. I mean the body of knowledge in this room of bone
Yeah,
is probably the biggest collection ever again.
yeah.
But I recall one thing. Um, y- yeah, like again, the only time you guys made me leave the room was me and my dad in the backyard karaoke.
That was a good part.
I just want to say that people that were at the think tank were also at this and said this was better than the think tank. So, and Bone was at the think tank. So,
But how cool is it that the legacy is so long and deep and rich that people were at the think tank and this? Like,
yeah, it's great. It's great. Well, I think we bring somebody in. We're gonna bring in a few different people. So let's start here.
what all are like your goals for tonight? Like before we just dive in,
I
or
don't,
is that a secret? You
I,
don't have you
I,
have
I
zero.
don't have shit.
Well, we already won,
Right.
but okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is like going in the pool with no underwear, which nobody did, but it's like
The goal is no goals.
I got no goals.
Okay, great,
We got a couple things that the guys in the house wanted to hear us talk about, which I'm down to do.
great.
Um, but nothing really.
Most casual episode ever, maybe.
Sure.
Potential. Okay.
I mean, it's been 3 a.m. nights, and then, up at- motherfuckers are getting up here anywhere between 5 and 9 after going to bed at 3.
We got Wacky Johnny over here. You know,
John's tired. When John came down this morning, okay, we've been friends a long time, and I could just tell I was like, "You with it, buddy?" He's doing, You know,
we gotta do the damn thing, hey?
all right. So let's bring him on. Guest number one. He's been here before. Ladies and gentlemen, well, cold-blooded to the motherfucking
Hey, yo, what up, y'all?
Hey, it sucked. We're all clapping. I guess last night over the mics, nobody could hear us clap at all, which is too bad because it was such a cool part of the vibe.
Yeah, we're like clapping every other thing Raiden said. We're like, that is amazing. What?
Drink champs. It felt like drink
It
champs.
did feel like
Raiden said it too when he got here. He sat down at the fucking table, saw the setup. He goes, "I feel like I'm on drink champs. What a win!" That was a great moment. KB, what you got? You've done the think tank. I don't want you to shit on the think tank here. I'm just trying to give some resume.
no,
You've done
yeah,
the think tank. You're here this weekend. We've talked about a lot of stuff. You got a favorite moment or thing that's happened?
man, all of it. I think coming in on season 3 and just finally meeting everyone in person after like 3 whole seasons. I mean, there's off seasons and all sorts of stuff. I can't even remember how many times I've called in or chimed in at this point, and with the Discord as well. I think that between the Discord and the weekend, and I think it's all just been this building up to this, and yeah, it's definitely been a blast. I'm almost overwhelmed because every day,
Mhm.
like you said, from sun up to sundown, it's like we know that like we're gonna end up talking about Bone at some point, but we
Oh
try to like kind
my
of get away
God.
from it to kind of do a normal day thing, and then just goes right back into it because we're all here. Like,
Yeah. It's been kind of funny too, like we'd be talking about something else,
yeah,
like a different,
goes right back
artist
to
or
Bone.
something, and it'll be like, yeah, that song that Tupac does, da, 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 and it's like, yeah, well, that flow, it kind of sounded like Crazy Bone. Then that's it. We're back, baby. We're Tupac's off the table. It's time to talk about Bone again.
And again, in comparison to Think Tank, I think Think Tank was like a controlled kind of experience where, it was very great. It was a great experience, but it didn't feel as it was more of like, hey, you're lucky to be here. So sit back and listen to these songs and just tell us how you feel about it. Whereas here, it's like anybody could have showed up. And I feel like just in itself, we just know that it's not too serious. Like, we can be ourselves. We can actually have those different opinions without somebody being like, because there was like an agenda for that. And this is more just like, again, an amalgamation of everything we've talked
Yeah.
about, discussed. We've talked about meeting up. We've talked about how we were going to do it, and you guys really pulled it off. So, congrats to you guys and everybody else for showing up as well.
Yeah.
And again, I agree with Cecil. Those who missed out, they missed the fuck out.
Yeah. Nah, it was
Because it's
great.
just fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, being in
Yeah.
a room with some people that you could just, you know, it's one thing if you're in a room, even let's say you got somebody in your life that'll even tolerate talking bone with you, right? Because they know who it is, right? They don't know like beyond the harmony level bone stuff. So to be in a room where you could just like talk to like 8 other
Yeah.
motherfuckers about bone and like the real deep cut stuff
Yep.
or like the stories or whatever, it's if you like Beyond the Harmony of the show, this was like living inside of an episode for fucking 3 days.
That's actually probably the tagline right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it, that's it. So, and it was cool, like when, let's face it, if you're any of us and you live a regular life, you do your job, whatever, it's probably easy to impress, right? But Raiden Rush has been a lot. And when he got to the house and came through it and he was like, you could tell he was genuinely impressed. He wasn't like blowing smoke. I was happy that they all had a great time. Raiden Rush came through and fuck, he made a beat right in
Yeah.
the house.
That was a highlight as well.
Crazy.
Like,
Did that so fast.
and I'm sure, even as a musician, just watching another producer, let alone one that's producing for Bone, but make up a beat right then and there. I mean, it was very impressive.
Yeah.
Like, just always good to see people in their element, you know what I'm saying?
It took him longer to set the equipment up than to make the beat, make the
Right.
chorus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like once he had it set up,
And he catered it to us.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he made it in the vibe. He made it in a Bone style.
I don't think it ended up in the recording, but at one point, like he was saying Beyond the Harmony
Yeah.
in it. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
Mhm.
that's cold.
Some
Yeah.
things I heard brought up. I mean, combos went so far that Tate Smalls got brought up, AC Killer got brought up
Oh yeah. We're
voluntarily.
going over it all. Once you're with
Mm.
when people know who these people are and you get to, like you said, bring up things like, oh yeah, I remember who that is. It's like, oh yes, it's like I'm back on the Discord or like,
Got
on the
some.
board
I
days.
heard over dinner we heard a few local references, so like everything went all the way, bro, to the obscure. This is the Star Trek convention,
It's
ThugCon.
it's ThugCon, motherfucker, which was a season 1 goal was ThugCon, and it's probably better. We said this is probably, but there was no pool at ThugCon. Okay, that
No
that
pool, bro.
that was like a kind of a cool moment too. Like we had like the little pool party after Raid and Rush. Party makes it sound, but like some of us were floating, some of us weren't. But it was just a
Cool time.
big bone conversation. While floating. That's kind of you know.
We even had, all right, you said some of the things to learn about. We discussed From Your Righteousness, the history of it, all the different versions,
Right.
the evolution of it, and the evolution of the elevation of it, the revival of it.
Right.
So yeah, we went far. We dug into that era of busy.
Again, it's cool to talk about an obscure album that some people might not even know about, right? It was a MySpace thing, right? But then you got like, hey, I remember that. Hey, I remember that. And then someone chimes in like, hey, actually, I do remember that. I wanted to buy that and all of this. So having it from, you know,
I was hoping we were going to have a revival listening party, but
Fear.
It's not
next
too
year.
late.
again,
Yeah.
these are all things that can be
That'll come back
next
year.
time. Yeah.
One thing I did not hear, and I kind of upset. I didn't hear anybody bring up Cray Presidential, that album. Not Crazy Bone, but Cray
Right.
Presidential.
What is there to?
I mean, we heard AC Killer's name, but I didn't hear Cray.
I mean,
Oh no, you know what?
AC Killer's got a little more skin in the game than Cray, who had one project.
Somebody I think brought it up though, because I think they brought up the Hustler's Anthem at some point. We were talking about Young Noble, talking about Thug Brothers,
Yeah.
and I think it led to possibly. So not Cray's name, but his song on his album.
And then got to give a shout out to my mans. It did come to the conclusion that if we needed more knowledge about affiliates, we need that boy Jordan Corey to
Jordan.
call in or something like that. Like, because if he was here, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten any answers that we didn't have about it.
Those are the type of people. Like I was hoping, like a Jordan Corey would make
Yeah.
in. So there's some like
So
of
shout
our
out Jordan, young.
there's some of our Discord regulars and stuff that
Yeah.
like I don't want to use the word disappointed because life is life,
Yeah.
right? If you can't make it work, but like I wanted them here. Like, I'm trying to think of a better word than I don't want people to feel bad they weren't here, but like,
Would have
I
loved to have
wanted them
them.
here.
Same with
Yeah.
RC, same with
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
coulda, woulda. I mean, obviously, we're not saying, "Oh, you should have been here." You know what I
But
mean?
you
But
should have been
you
here.
should have been here. But if you couldn't, it's still we know you were here in spirit, and we thought about a lot of y'all. Shout out to Brain, shout out to Ripster, shout out to
Yeah.
So Crazy, everybody. Like,
Josh, like there's a
yeah,
bunch of people that,
yeah,
but next year,
But you should have.
yeah, you
yeah.
definitely
Should have
should have.
been. We
Cole,
wanted you here.
I have a question for you, Cole.
What's up?
Did you have, or maybe this is a good question for anybody, but let's have you go first. Did you have any moments this weekend where you remembered something that happened in the past, like a special bone moment, whatever, that someone else connected with you? And I'm like, oh no, I remember that too. Or because I heard some people say stuff like that. I can't think of an example right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
But like,
homie crept when we came. We like,
mhm,
we've talked about a lot of like, oh, did you get this when it first came out, or did you try?
yeah,
And my best friend is here. I brought my best friend because he is also he
beautiful.
needed to be here and he was here and he experienced it all as well. But yeah, having my best friend here and being able to, have that other side of like, yeah, I was there too. And then you start reminiscing as like friends.
Mhm.
And so that's bringing out stuff too. So every question kind of bounces off each other of like, oh, yeah, I remember because we all are in the similar age range as well. So even current events can kind of like
Yeah,
pop back into your mind of like, oh, yeah, I was alive during that time. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I think it's very easy to help connect over that stuff, especially
yeah.
like,
Even with you guys.
yeah,
Because again, like I haven't known you guys my whole life, but it feels like because we've all been in the same like kind of mind state era musically, you know.
experience the
Yeah,
same things at a
yeah,
different, like we were all talking about where we were when Tupac was murdered earlier
right.
today, for example, or like, did you steal your East 1999 from Sam Goody or Capitol
Yes.
or whatever?
Shout out to Cold Blooded's best friend.
He's in
He's
the
in the house and he is definitely gonna step up because he's got a lot of shit to say
and he's
too.
in the Discord, right?
He is in the Discord.
He just hasn't been as active.
Yeah, if y'all don't know him, I mean, I'm just gonna put him on blast. If you've ever seen that big case of CDs that has sealed shit that you want in it, it's probably Marcos.
Yeah.
Has did Cold Blooded's best friend ever post? I'm trying to make up for last night in the pool, by the way. Did Cold Blooded's best friend, did he ever post pictures of his collections? Because there's somebody out there. I want to know who it
He
is.
has like on Facebook, I believe. We'll ask him about that later, but I've tried to very vouch for him when people say, "Hey, this." I'm like, "Hey, look at what my best friend's got. It's all there." No, so I'm like,
I seen people that have like complete CD racks from top to bottom, and they're like circular, all sides. Like
yeah,
one side will be like all VHS, and
mm,
then the other three are just all CDs. And I've seen some of your stuff too, man. That's crazy, but it's all hip hop. So again, the collections are dope to see. I want
yeah.
to see some Cold Blooded Best Friend pictures of the collection.
Hey,
I've been hearing about it.
well, that's something I can about. We literally just talked about before going live. We're still trying to figure out how to get all us collectors together to present the massive
I
collection.
know. It's
Yeah,
probably easy if there was just anybody that could host some sort of video segment where he just interviewed
Mhm.
people and they just showed their collection off right from their house with their,
Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It's ringing them bells again.
What a valuable contribution to the community.
that would be huge if somebody stepped up
Mhm.
besides me and Matt and John that wanted to put something to the community
Mhm.
and help preserve things like the collection
Such a
aspect.
rich history.
If anybody out there is interested in hosting such a show, beyond the harmony 99 at
I hear you,
gmail.com.
Cecil.
I have a bone question, and for anybody here that could answer it for me. And my excuse for not knowing this is that the 2005 when I was in the warehouse. So I don't know shit about what about Bonafide, Thug City, Thugs Unification, or Thug Smoke Fest, and it looks like there's like two others in here on that the Bonafide. It was like Bonafide 1, 2, and
It's
3.
all,
Yeah, we kind of went
yeah,
over that.
you missed us talking about that today. That's
So
all.
again, that's those like label things. Unfortunately, it's like Bone does these like solid projects for the label, but then you know
Oh,
it gets chopped up
just
by the
just so
label
y'all
into
know,
multiple
on
projects.
the back TV there on the Archie episode, that's, remember when I told you
Oh
dude
yeah,
showed up that was part of the Cleveland to Cali project?
Eric Wilson.
Yeah. So that's the mini interview. Sorry, we had talked about that
Yeah,
earlier too, that
yeah,
Cleveland to Cali showed up on our show.
definitely. But yeah, back to like those albums, everybody knows it. I mean, they might have good songs on them that maybe you had never heard it presented on another project, or you might think like, I've never heard this Bone song, but these verses I've heard before. And we get a lot of those projects, unfortunately. You know,
Was when it came out, because again, I was MIA for a reason, but it like on the
Hey,
boards.
Stony in the house. What's happening? It's been a while since I've seen Stony
hey,
in
I
the
haven't seen that name in a while. Yeah.
Damn. I saw Frank, DNA Level C Frank as well. You said that's how you got it?
Yeah. So shout out to Frank. I've said this before, but for some reason I followed Frank on Instagram. I think I just liked how he posted, or like, I don't follow everybody bone related, and he specifically shouted you two out or linked that you were gonna start. So I was in before, like I remember watching the first one right when it came out, and like just instantly be like, whoa, these guys are gonna write the story. So no, shout out to Frank. I would have found it eventually. I'm sure there's no way I wouldn't have,
Right.
but to be able to be one of the fans that started right there on the first episode, that's always a good feeling.
It is crazy anytime like a listener or a fan just calls in and then becomes part of the team and they just start doing a show with us,
Now you can't get rid of me.
you know? Isn't that crazy when people do that cold-blooded?
Now I'm across the country.
right? It just keeps happening.
Um, yeah, man. I think there was little things. Somebody said something, oh, like we were going to our cars, and these were the little tidbits that I thought were cool with people. Like Seven Sign Regime came up, and I said, "Oh, y'all remember Gail from the Inside shit, right?" They were like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, man, it was so hard to." Know about these people back then. I remember being a Mo Thugs fan when you opened that up. It was like, Lil Nina Ross and, you know, just fucking Scale and Majesty. And you're like, who the fuck are these people? Like, there's no Thug TV for these guys, right? So some of them are still like, there's a lot of mystery, but I got to drop on them. I was like, y'all know DJ Scales, or maybe he was Scales in the Seven Sign thing. He's DJ Scale on Mo Thugs 4. And so it's the same guy, which everybody, knew DJ Scale from Mo Thugs 4, but nobody put together that it's the same guy. So there were little tidbits like that all weekend that were cool that everybody shared.
And then it turns into stuff like, hey, did you know the guys in the Discord extracted a song with Busy Bone and Scales and Q Loco? Let's listen to it. And that's how it went, y'all. And you guys fucking missed it. No,
That is kind of how it went.
that's how it went. But again, it will happen again.
Yeah.
Be here next time.
Cool things happen on our Discord, like the Diamond Mine interview song being out there.
See, like part of the wacky shit at the beginning of the episode was me like not even knowing what was allowed to be talked about, what wasn't about to be talked
Man.
about. So.
Hey, no, that's the hard work of them boys in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Discord that are
Okay.
trying to restore
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
all the unreleased shit organized because let's face it, that's a lifelong mission.
I'm a habitual leaker on accident, bro. That's all I'm saying. So
There's excitement.
I mean, again, not to get anybody in trouble or anything of that sort, because I know it is probably a touchy legal kind of subject, but let's face it, some of these songs are like 20, 25 years old. Like, if you're going to come for me over that, you got to come over a lot of other people who probably leaked it, copied it, burned it. Like, you're going to be asking a lot of questions on who, what, when, and where. Like,
Stony, who's legendary Bone YouTube, channels, said BTH is the new place to be on YouTube for Bone content. Like that's
yes, sir.
I always love that. Shout out to Stony.
Yeah.
And that's
We're clapping for Stony.
If that's not the cosign, I don't know what
There
it
you go.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You don't have to hear it. You can
Prestigious
feel it.
clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was I mean, none of us are gonna remember, but I'm looking for the most obscure Bone universe reference of the weekend. Scales was on my mind, and you right when I was thinking it, you said it. It's a fairly obscure reference.
And that's what obviously we talked about the big stuff, but there was lots of little stuff like that. And people filling in things. There was something I think told that you and someone else you guys were at and you just both realized you were both at it. I don't remember who it was in the house, but it was just little stuff like that. Like, oh, I was at that. I was at that too,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Versus and all that. You know,
yeah,
a lot of people don't know me and Matt actually did meet before I actually met Cecil at Versus, which
Mhm.
was like a cool experience, you know,
Yeah.
being at Versus.
Hey, in real life too.
Yeah,
I know
that's what
you.
I mean. And it was
IRL.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. We did it.
didn't even
IRL.
expect that, but it would make sense that that would be the place, right?
Mhm.
Bro, we even discussed some fucking Philippines bone scene discussions.
Oh, shout out to the Philippine Mo Thugs. Like for real. I don't even know that is still there's still more stuff that I need to add to my collection because I have not even delved deep into the international stuff. Because there is a growing international thing, like Mo
Bro,
Thug Philippines.
I fucks with that one thugs, bro.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Mr. Blaze. Mr. Blaze as well. For those that know the legend of Mr. Blaze.
Well,
Because
should we talk about some actual bone shit?
I've been trying to drive the bone. We even got they want to see the bone gone story
Joe
too,
Cal
bro.
in the chat, you know, shout out to Joe Cal. He had to leave early, but shout out to motherfucking Joe
Yeah.
Cal.
Oh,
Joe
Joe Cal's in
Cal,
the
he
chat.
was here. He's a legend. He's a cool motherfucker. We kicked it with him big time when we had nowhere else to go before check-in. Shout out to motherfucking Joe Cal.
Joe
Yeah.
Cal.
Hey, what a trooper, bro. Wanted to come to this so bad that he had to take a plane from his house to here, from here to where he was doing his job, which is not near his house. From there, he's gonna be there for a few days. Then he gets to fly fucking home. Made it all happen. Just Joe Cal with $100. You can't hear it, but we all $100 super chat.
Oh, and those are the
Yeah.
things that I'm sure that like we all kind of broke off at certain points in the beginning. Maybe somebody ran out to get food, or maybe somebody went and little conversations also happen because it's my first time meeting someone like Joe Cal. So, you know, so what got you in the bone? Oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. So that's how we both end up here. Like like
Found out two Marino era bone fans. So there
mhm,
might be some connection there too. You know, I'm always looking for the correlations.
mm,
What makes a bone fan?
okay.
Waiting for never is the answer. Waiting for never.
Well, let's talk let's talk some bone, I guess. I forget. There was all kinds of things that people want to hear about. Now I don't remember. Crept had some stuff. What do you want to talk about, Crep? See? Tamika. Okay.
Oh
Something
yeah.
we something we came wants to talk about Tamika. So I guess nothing specific, just to get the ball rolling on it, is last night, if you were paying attention, Raiden said he sampled that easy vocal and they wanted to use it in Aw Shit. And then they got a hold of Ruthless and they kind of, she answered once and then never answered again. Which, I assume that Greenback was making the attempt to license or sample in some way. I don't think they were like, "Hey, can we just use it?" Hopefully, that's not what they did. Um, but let's say in the perfect world, that's what Greenback did. They reached out because they wanted to pay some sort of royalty. What? Why do you think that would? Why do you think she wouldn't have wanted that?
Oh, I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay,
She doesn't need the money. She
sure.
she needs nothing from anyone ever again.
Yeah,
So she has the F
but
off level of money. It has for a very long time. That's money talks.
yeah, but like,
It wasn't worth dealing with Greenback. However much
come on,
even, I mean, it should have just been a courtesy, but we know that's not gonna happen.
oh, how hard could it be to just say, yeah, this price?
Yeah. Like she has so I bet you she has an infinite amount of money
Could
for
you
that.
imagine that they reached out and said, "We'd like to use Eric's vocal. We'll give you this much," and that's why they never heard back because she was just like, "Ha ha ha, yes, ha ha
Yes.
ha." Ha.
She threw her head all the way back
Like, I don't put my fucking silk robe on for that
yeah,
amount of
and
money.
and bellowed.
Fuck out of here.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, she's I think we all know she's top of my. I want to interview.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
It would be crazy
That's the Wizard of Oz in a way.
for sure.
Yeah,
Oh man.
behind the curtain, you
We
know.
we always talk
That
about.
was literally behind the harmony at one.
Yeah.
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 I've always been a Tamika fan, bro. Another confession. Sorry.
Me too. I don't think I think the three of us, right?
Yeah.
The three of us have always kind of,
Yeah.
we've never subscribed to the look. I'm not saying she's not. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure she fucked up. She did shady shit. Brother Clay in the house with a $20 super.
Brother
You
Clay.
can't hear it. These mics suppress sound so well. It's crazy that people couldn't hear us clapping.
Bro, Brother Clay called up last night, like right in the middle of everything, to say, "Yo, that intro was crazy."
The
So
Orlando intro.
yeah, the Orlando intro. Shout out to Brother Clay. Sorry,
Yeah.
we was thick in it when you called, but appreciated the call.
We even talked about Brother Clay at some
We
point.
did.
Like he came back up in the play because he's
Everybody.
part of yeah.
Yeah. Actually, a bunch because John talked the Misery shoot and like it's crazy how the Misery shoot and Brother Clay and all this kind of play a part in making Beyond the Harmony go because the the short version is, we came up with Beyond the Harmony and then I kind of fell out. I didn't want to do anything. John meets Brother Clay, gets the invite, says, fuck it, I'll go do Beyond the Harmony without you, Cecil. Goes and does the whole Misery experience and John came back with like some ammo in the clip, like, hey, see what I did? Like, I can do this.
You came back to Cleveland with Easy E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All the things that fell into place for Beyond the Harmony to the inception.
Yeah.
Cecil, I think now is a good time to give you a high five from across the table for the intro song and video. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Virtual high five. So when he was making it, he was like furious. Like I couldn't see what he was doing, but he was just furiously working on something. And then I'd hear him like just howl laughing at himself. And then he'd go back to work. I couldn't hear it either because
Mind you, they're working on they're trying to get the Raid and Rush interview together, right? Like we're sitting by a pool doing very serious shit and and they're sitting there hoping
diabolical laughter. We have no idea what he's doing.
they're hoping on the other side of the camera I might be maybe working on Raid and Rush shit as well.
That's what I thought. I thought you were laughing like, look at Matt and John trying to get these questions.
Yeah.
Little do they know what they're about to see.
So he'd add something else.
The last part was true. Little did they know what they were about to see.
No, yeah. We had no idea. We were blown away.
Yeah.
And for an AI song, it's hasn't gotten old. I think because it's so entertaining,
Yeah.
probably in how much it matches the very in-depth video that progress. It's a music video.
Yeah.
I mean, it's paying tribute, I think, to an homage to a classic music video style, with just
We got
over the top.
cameos.
Yeah, there's cameos.
Little
There's a
Bone
pyramid,
camo, Mo Thug, Easy E,
synchronized dancing.
Raid and Rush.
I love when that Raiden got to see that part too. That was awesome.
Oh, as Raid and Rush
As
in
Raiden
the
was the
intro.
DJ. Yeah. Yeah. Now and the amount of times we played it, hit your dream world. You've seen the little skeletons dancing.
Well, the
around.
fucking night we were making it, I just heard it so much that I swear, like we went to bed and the Orlando Beyond the Harmony theme played. It was the soundtrack to my dreams all night. Like I woke up.
Did you dream in Miami Vice colors?
Yeah,
People say they dream in black and white. They dream in color, the neon pink and neon teal.
my whole weekend has been Miami
Yeah,
Vice
it's all
colors.
tinted. Yeah.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
U3, season 6 now.
Yeah.
Y'all like this format and the live together with the setup you guys got? You guys did an amazing job. Raiden Rush even commented on it. Everybody else was like, yo, this doesn't look like a bunch of dudes just set up a computer in like a closet or anything. This thing is all decked out. The TV's in the background. I mean, look, how you guys feeling, man? I mean, look, the rest of you guys, man.
Trying to. Yeah, we just over here trying to figure out how to make this permanent, bro. We
Right.
just trying to find a way to,
Well, we know the answer. Bone fans don't want to hear the answer. We make it permanent. We've talked about it before. But yeah, I mean, it was great. Obviously, like being in the room with the guest. There's pluses and minuses, I guess, for both formats. The big pluses is like it's been a lot of fun to be here.
Yeah.
Multiple cameras.
Minimal technical difficulties.
I mean,
Yeah, because it could have gone worse for
Stuff,
sure.
yeah.
I know that much.
Anticipation of like just forgetting, for instance, with Raiden, I didn't think to bring any converters for quarter inch to half inch to quarter
Yeah,
inch.
aux adapters and stuff like that. Yeah.
And there's something small like that. I brought a ton of USB-Cs to USBs, and I even brought some the connectors to the quarter inches. But
It's a common thing in most music studios too. That fucking thing always ends up missing, trust me.
that's okay.
Yeah.
So we tried to anticipate everything. That's why there's so much extra equipment sitting in the laundry room right now.
You got
Some things
prepared.
are way easier, and some things that we didn't anticipate were probably harder, I would say.
Okay.
But I would say overall in person's easier, even if you
I
have
would
to set
imagine
up
because I
somewhere
mean you guys
remote.
would have to sync up or something at some point or something.
Maybe not the guest part.
Oh, okay.
And we
It's
pre-gamed.
it's give and take. Like this format where we're together right now and like get to like, it's just different. Obviously it's a more personable vibe. I do think we do a great job in the standard Zoom call, like still, but obviously this is very different. Um, for me on my side, some of the quote unquote negatives are like number one, to continue to do this, I would need like a fourth guy. Like RC Thugster would have to be here manning the fucking live. Because me trying to answer questions, change the cameras, look at Raiden Rush so I don't look like a dickhead. Like and those were things that I don't there's so much going on, right? It's like all the jokes of me not showing my face aside, like a major thing is I'm always like, hey, I would look like a fuck face on camera because I look distracted. There's so much going on. And so last night that was an extra layer of like difficulty was I wanted Raiden to see that I was engaged with him, but also I'm like trying to switch fucking cameras among three other people and check sound levels and
It's too
active
much.
in the chat.
Yeah.
So that part was harder.
At least now there's still a reason for people to come for season 2, year 2 of BTH. To find
Yeah.
out the
They're asking is year 2 gonna be in Orlando again?
I think it's so. We tried to find other locations, but just pricing wise, it makes the most sense, most cost effective way to do it in
Yeah.
Orlando, and it enables Johnny to lug a ton of stuff over that wouldn't
Nice.
fit on a plane. And just so you guys know, like, or to Cold, this isn't how we generally do it, obviously, but there's no Zoom involved in
Right.
this setting. So we were running a pretty big risk of something.
Overloading it or something.
No, just not anticipating something because over the years we figured out how to do the Zoom thing. But if there was just one thing that we forgot, far away to remedy that.
Yeah.
So I did bring a ton of laptops just in case we had to go the Zoom route. But luckily, all these parts worked.
That was worst case scenario, right? Was this wasn't going to work and we were going to bring a laptop to every room and do it traditional. And I was like, how terrible is, hey, we're all in the house in separate rooms dialing in from Zoom. We got Raid and Rush in the fucking room with the bunk beds. Like, so it's like
Star Wars room.
Star Wars.
but yeah, I think yes, Orlando, we want to move it. But again, when we looked at the price, it was like just to get the house, it would eat up. It's like I don't want to raise the price and have it be the same experience, right? I'd like the price to go back to where we wanted it so I can make a better experience and having this place to do it. It's warm. Um, we're like 30 minutes outside of Orlando. Um, the house has been fucking great. The environment around us was great. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go, as far as like the neighbors and would it be a fucking problem and everything like that has been awesome. Uh
I have a funny story. When we were pool partying last night, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the house next door, this lady is outside like 18 hours a day, probably just smoking or hanging out. But
this
like
this one right
this,
over
yeah,
here.
in this
Yeah.
direction, right? And she isn't moving a muscle. Like she doesn't move. Maybe she's sleeping. But like just imagine hearing 10 guys talking about what must have sounded like another language. I don't know if any of you guys noticed her, but we were going
just
deep on.
busy, lazy, crazy.
Oh man.
You're like, what are they
Speaking in
talking about?
code?
Like,
Like just imagine how foreign that would have sounded.
you're right. Tamika, who?
Yeah,
Like,
jeez.
like, what?
Who's this busy bone guy?
Yeah.
Keeps causing
What's
busy?
wrong with all of
Who's
their
busy?
bones? Do they have is that a
Are
disease
people
self-help group?
crazy? Are they being lazy?
Yeah.
What,
Is
like,
this an osteoporosis convention?
That
Well,
right there.
the crazy moment was I didn't know Raiden was gonna have he's got a camera person that he's training, right? So and they came separately. And Raiden messaged me 4 minutes before she got here, but I didn't see the message. So all of a sudden, there's no Raiden Rush, and there's somebody at our door knocking. And at first, I was like, "Oh, it's wrong house, whatever." And then I looked down, John or somebody's talking to her, and I looked down. They got a Bone Thugs and Harmony shirt on. I'm like, "What the fucking fuck is going on here?" Like, it's just like across the street. She's like, "Hey, I don't want to be weird, but I heard you guys talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't have anybody to do this with, so hey."
hey,
But
but shout out to Raiden and all his people. They were mad
they were great.
Yeah.
cool. They
Yep.
very respectful of the house and everything. It was definitely a
Yeah,
great experience. Yeah.
Laugh again. Yeah. No, they were awesome. Johnny, I should have programmed the clapping sound effect into the board.
Ah,
There might be one.
So
There might be one in one of the 8. I'm serious. Might as well hear them all. Oh,
could have been doing that. Fuck. Inside, motherfucker. Fucking shit. Um, but yeah, so no, they were awesome. Yes, probably next year. We kind of now we have a home field that we know how it works, what it'll be like. You know, coming into it, we didn't know. So get a year or two here, learn the landscape, get people that want to go, and then once you got a solid 15 people that want to go all the time, that you see the money's worth it, then we might be able to say, hey, let's go to LA. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to New York, whatever it is. So, but
well, and
another year here is good.
yeah, well, and according to our man's over here, there's there's other neighborhoods that do this as well. So, like, if we ever get tired of the amenities here, there's
Because
other.
Liv is who found this place initially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it. Like I said last night, man, I'm leaking shit in the pool, bro.
They've all posted that they were here.
Okay.
Am I not supposed to say? Yeah. See. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And show his face. He's
I
on.
mean, I'm not the only one here. We can get a couple
He's
more.
on Cecil West time.
Doug, I feel just shit in the pool.
Liv, you want to come on for a minute?
You wanna-
Come on, come talk to us for a second.
Shout out
God
to
damn
Liv,
it.
yo.
Live in the yeah, bro. Hey, round of applause for Liv. For
Yeah. Clap it up.
the location. Liv.
Yeah. He found it, and it was like it was funny because when we found it, it was like, okay, it's motivation, right? What else can we find? And then finally, it was like, this is the best place we could find. But he said, he's like, there's other places. There's places down here that got bowling alleys in them and shit. What's crazy is we didn't even get to that shit. There's a pool table upstairs. No one touched
Bro,
it.
the sticks are still locked. Nothing's happening.
There's fucking 2 stand-up Fast and the Furious games. No one sat at Raiden Rush sat at one longer than anybody that's sleeping here. Right?
And what does that tell you about how much we've been talking nonstop?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Nah,
cool.
it's tons of talking.
I don't remember. We were talking about Tamika. Listen, what you just heard happen is what's also happened every time we talked about other music. Somehow it went back to Bone. Us trying to talk about Bone right now somehow keeps going back to the weekend, like no matter what route we take.
I said my piece on why I think it is.
Mark Canoa said, I fucked up. I should have been there. That is the quote for everybody that's not here. That's the shame you
Put it on a
should
t-shirt.
feel for 2026.
And then for all my OGs out there, if you ever felt like the BT&H board days, the Hell Sent days, the DNA level C day, this is like way better than that, and it's real life. So it's
He
just
said
like,
the hell sent days.
yeah,
I heard he's slick.
yeah.
He's slick.
All the sites, all the ultimate bone board days. Oh my god, the UBB, remember that? Yeah.
S. Perez said we should have made t-shirts. If I would have got enough people,
Yeah.
right?
Ah,
And I would have hit that initial price, I would have had extra money. I would have definitely done next year. Next year, the goal is $1,000 a person. And just the rough idea is it'll cover your room and board, it'll cover your transport, it'll cover at least 3 meals that week. I'm hoping for 6. It'd be nice to cover breakfast and dinner, leave lunch on people, but at least 3. a merch pack. It'll help fly in and accommodate whatever guest we have. Uh, so yeah, so that's the goal. You got 1 year, it's $1,000 plus your travel. And then, you'll have to buy yourself 3 meals.
So we got the numbers here by Liv. What, $20 a week for a year.
That's a week, bro.
You just did your budget.
And if you're like me, I know you probably smoke more than that, or you bought a rare bone piece for more than that. Save it to pick it with the boys.
And John will work with people like, something like that. We're probably looking at a 250 deposit, and then probably like 250 every quarter or something until it's done. But we'll work with people. You know what I mean? There were people that paid the rest of it when they got here. As long as we know we're going to be able to cover the bills and make it happen.
Yeah, anybody that's thinking about coming to next year's, make sure you're in our Discord because that's the primary location we'll be discussing this and planning for it. Also, one of the things that came up, this is something that It's a Crazy Life had mentioned, and Brian Jordan brought it up yesterday. I'm not going to man this project. I can't organize this, but Beyond the Harmony album, all the Discord people, the Skull and Crossroads Society people, anybody that's rapping that's in the Discord, if y'all want to put together an album together, y'all go ahead and do it, and we'll get the means together to get the final pressings all put together.
Yeah, I saw someone ask, all this talent that's actually in the house. We didn't make any music, but it's definitely been discussed further. And even on it was like one of the last lives. We're talking to Crazy about maybe putting the compilation together, like you said.
Yep.
And so that's probably all coming together. You know what I'm saying? Now that we're getting more familiar and all of this, I mean, especially me and Mr. West over here, a little overdue.
KB.
But we're busy
We've
guys,
talked about it for a long time.
but it's always better or you get those like weird stuff like you've heard with weird projects by your favorite group of all time, and you're wondering, I don't think they made this in the studio together. I don't think they were even talking about the same thing. Like,
Bro, there was so many times back in the day where I was like, man, if me and Cecil West could do a week, the amount of stuff that would have got.
Brother Clay says Beyond the Harmony album. Let's do it. That means we got
Brother
at least
Clay,
one Brother Clay
yeah.
track.
Yay, let's go.
Right? Got a cold-blooded track, easy track.
Yep.
I think we got a Jordan Corey track, right? I'm trying to drop a Brian Jordan, Brian Jordan track. Remember, I was telling you, I always confuse it. We got
Brian
Jordan.
We got Marco, aka Clever.
Boom.
Yep.
So
Hey, anybody else? You make beats, you rap, you tell, you sing, you play guitar. I don't know. Holler at us.
Maybe get some of the guests to drop on it too.
Yeah.
A little Smokey the Bandit track, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. So
I got
probably get Raiden Rush to do
Right.
something. Who knows?
been a lot of conversations, a lot of cool things going on. You never know.
boom.
All right. Well,
Do the damn thing.
Does anybody else want to come on and talk some bone?
Marco, you want to come talk about that collection, buddy? All
Yeah,
right,
Make some noise one more time.
First time. Hey, yo, appreciate y'all. Yo, for the first time, y'all have probably heard about his collection. Now talk to the man.
Boom.
What's going on, yeah?
Marcos.
Pleasure to meet you.
Clever.
Of course.
420.
In the house.
Yeah, in the house. Came with cold-blooded.
Yes.
And tell me how that all went, because I know you're in the Discord, but like you said, you haven't been super active in it. So tell me the cold-blooded push to get you out to Beyond the Harmony.
Oh man, he's been telling me about y'all for years, man. Like since he got on game with y'all, he'd always be telling me, "Hey, you gotta check out this video, gotta check out." It's just for me, it's just having the time sometimes, man. You wanna, when you get that free time and you really get invested. But man, when I started digging deep into what you guys were doing, man, I could do nothing but respect it. You guys really got so deep into it and giving the fans exactly like the backstories of stuff that we would have never known if you guys weren't even gone out of your way to do all this. So like just being here and being able to interact with you guys and everybody that's here has just been amazing to me, man. I mean, I could do this all day. I love talking about Bone Thugs, like it's such a big part of my life. As well as you guys, it's awesome to like to take it to another level because a lot of us are part of like the Facebook groups and all that kind of shit and the discords and you got your trolls and all that kind of it's very pleasing to be able to conversate with respectful conversations where it's not getting like this guy's trash or fuck this or whatever. And even if it's opinions negative, it's not disrespectful. It's just, yeah, a straight conversation with a bunch of other people that love Bone Thugs just as much. And it's been awesome, man. Honestly, thank you for having me here, man. I
Yeah,
really do.
no,
Yeah.
it's been great, and KB's always bringing you up in the on the Discord in your
Yeah.
collection and everything like that. There was actually someone in the chat that said, "Oh, Marcos, one of my collecting nemesis," right? So
Word, man.
I think that it's fun that
Yeah.
there's a handful of really hardcore collectors that it's
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, y'all have cute collections, but are you in the five dead or alive collectors?
No, that's what's really awesome because I love seeing everybody's collection, man. And it's also fun even throughout the year just through Messenger
Wouldn't it be
and
crazy if we knew somebody that could host like a collecting segment on,
bro,
on Harmony
that shit would be so
and show people's
well,
collections?
and that's and ultimately that's what the goal was. Because I wanted to do like it's just having the time, man. I wanted to do originally like an Instagram page, something like that, where I can showcase everything one by one, and people can join if they wanted. But I was saying, man, I love seeing people's collections and everything you finding out of things that were out there that you don't even know about.
Yeah,
And then it's just like, oh man, and then this person, and then it becomes the hunt and trying to get all that into play. And again, meeting the collectors, man. I throughout the years, I met a lot of people who collect, had a lot of great conversations. Man, just off the top, Raylan, the homie that little lazy that was bringing me up, Mania Comics, got to give him props as well. I joke it with you guys telling him, man, that's the
he's
guy.
a nemesis.
He's the nemesis. That's my
Yeah.
nemesis right now. But
He's
no,
a new nemesis that
but
kind of like,
he's swooping up on a lot of great stuff, man. I see it, and I got to give him props because even conversations with him in the past, man, it's just amazing, man. And meeting some of the people, like, man, I just can't even think off the top of the head off the some of the old school people, but that put me on stuff that I didn't know, and then later on being able to collect it and hold it in hand is just, man, it's been a journey, man. It's a lot of stuff out there to collect, but as years go by, things are getting harder to find.
right.
Prices are going up.
I think that's where we're lucky for the collectors is that we all preserve
Yes.
so much of it because so much of this stuff gets it's in a record store and that record store shuts down and then fuck
Mhm.
it gets thrown in the trash, right?
Yeah.
How this BTH
Mhm.
Resurrection, CD display that so many of us
Yeah.
talk about, that we want. It's like how many of those exist? Because how many of them got folded the fuck up, put in a
Well, that's
dumpster,
the thing
and
too. Even just finding it and finding it mint, you got to as a collector, you already know you're gonna have to you got to pay to play. I mean, that's just part of the game nowadays. But just even finding some of that stuff in good quality, it's so hard as the years go by. Again, you got to find these mom and pop shops, these record stores that are closing out that got stuff. eBay, Discord. It's just Discogs. It's a lot of stuff, but man, it's to the point right now where it's getting down to the nitty gritty with a lot of the rarer stuff. But I feel like
Gem Mint Collectibles in the chat. You should have been here.
shout out to him.
Hey, it was hilarious since we had the 6 hour delay time where we couldn't check in.
Mhm.
First thing y'all did was went store hopping.
Yeah, we were literally trying to get some
Boom,
stuff.
boom.
Shout out to Joe Cow, because yeah, we were trying to see what at least around here if we could find some gems or something. But that was an
Gems?
experience too. Man, Joe Cow ended up finding a dollar copy of what Mighty Mighty Warrior vinyl. So at least he found one thing, and so that was a come up, man. But yeah, the hunt's always there, man. It's fun. Again, meeting other collectors of stuff. Like I used to have everything, man. As far as like I would collect everything. Nowadays, it's just strictly CDs for me because it's just too much out there. And if anybody's gonna start collecting right now, I would just tell you have your pockets ready because a lot of that stuff is rare. A lot of it you just
Yeah.
can't find like that no more. And then the fact that you just have a bunch of people even on eBay that want to overprice things just for the sake of
Yeah.
overpricing things.
Yeah.
But
Do you got like a gap? Is there what's the grand prize that you haven't got yet?
man, there's a few things. It's nothing like too major as far as like the major things. It's just kind of random promo singles, stuff like that I'm searching for. Like that's kind of like what it is down. Like my main grail right now, if I could find, is the On Fire Busy Bone promo CD. That's what I would want
Yeah,
as far.
I'm missing that. Like, there's
Yeah,
CD wise, I'm pretty much where I want to be. I've
yeah.
got like That's what I like about the collecting is it's like we're all in it for different stuff. Like a CD you may really want, like I'm like I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that in my collection,
And that's what's
right?
fun when you meet collectors too that like for whatever reason they're selling their collections or whatever and you come up on that kind of stuff and because you have that connection they know you want it like those are the kind of things that I love the community for because sometimes knowing that being a collector you got to know patience is key. Eventually stuff will come hopefully, but you got to have patience for this stuff. You
Joe
really do.
Cal says the German art of war.
Yeah, so that was another one that I came up on. Shout out to Trey. I can't remember his last name. I want to say it was Dudson. Yeah, Dodson. Yeah, he. Shout out to him, man. I came up a lot of rarities from him when he was selling his collection. For whatever reason that he had some stuff going on, but man, that Art of War German copy was very very pricey. It doesn't really come around like that.
I like one of the white cover ones.
Yes, it's the white
See,
cover one.
none of those. See, there's a great example. Like none of those like white test press.
And it's so crazy, bro, because they look so plain. There's nothing special about them, but they're so dope. Like I just don't
Yeah,
know how to explain it. They're
yeah. No,
just
that's cool. That like again, that's some people see that and that's like
it's the white press copies and stuff
that's
like
the
that.
money. You know, you're like
Yeah.
you're into. I remember when I first started collecting. It wasn't even that they were rare, right? But like
Mm.
promo singles from other
Yeah.
countries,
You didn't think
like
nothing of them, you
like,
know?
but some of them were rare. Some of them didn't mean shit, but I still wanted them.
Yes.
Like all the different first of the month ones, and you know, some of those are worth like $10. They're not worth shit, but like that's what I like collecting.
Yeah, no, man. And it's like I said, there's so much stuff out there. Like even like you get down to the cardboard sleeve, it doesn't get talked about a lot, but the B&K single, like even that, like you pull stuff
Yeah,
like that out, or the Australian version of Thuggish Ruggish Bone, which is also card sleeve. You got a lot of rarities out there that originally, man, I was just trying to get strictly collection, get everything sealed. I started back in, I believe, '02 or '03, where for whatever reason, man, I just wanted to restart my collection sealed. And I'm so glad I did, man, because
yeah.
as far as my stuff, I love to have it sealed and with the hype sticker, everything just, man,
Mhm.
it's just, I don't open them, but man, it's just dope to pull them out,
Yeah.
be able to look at them, be like, man, I got it. It's in perfect condition. Cool. But there's so much stuff out there, man, that like, as far as singles that,
You think there's like an item like we just said, like I if I had one of those that white German, I'd sell it to you right now, right? So that's given. But are there certain items that you think like unanimously everyone is like everybody wants that no matter what?
well, I would say for one, I know for sure everybody wants that East 99 fucking clean version. That's
Yeah.
pretty much a lot of people's grails, and along with the, I would say 93 version of Faces of Death. Those are probably two of people's grails. If you don't have it, they're on the hunt to get it because those are the ones that you're gonna be spending at least a G and up
Yeah,
for both.
those
Yeah.
two, like you said, on fire, but like more
Mhm.
specifically, like the Thugs Cry single. I see people.
Yeah, and see, man, I
Um,
got very blessed. Shout out to Brandon, man. Brandon he's the top heaven
no,
movie busy bone collector, man.
25 fucking copies.
Yes.
Shit, you know where they all are.
He's one of the ones that was the first one that showed me the slim case version of Thugs Cry.
Yeah,
And I was just like, where the fuck did that even come from? You know,
yeah.
that kind of shit. And conversating with him, and years later,
I'm
I
always like,
was,
who the fuck is he even talking to find? You know, it's like how, bro? You could tell like Brendan
yeah.
want to leave
No, Brandon,
in
shout out to
in
him. Yeah.
Sweden, some fucking record store.
I think that's his hobby is he calls places.
Yeah,
Like how else
Yeah.
like when you think about it, like how else would he come up on stuff that you all didn't get a chance? I'm not a
Wow.
collector, but the,
Okay, here's a cool collecting store I just thought of. Unique one time posts a picture of him in a record store
Mhm.
in California. And he shows a couple copies of some DJ Unique BoneThugRecord.com things.
Right.
And he's just showing it off like, look, I'm still in these record stores. And I don't remember exactly how I went about it, but I figured out what record store he was in,
Mhm.
called them motherfuckers, said, "Hey, do you got copies of Woo Woo Woo?" They were like, "Yes, we do."
Mhm.
And I bought the shit over the internet from them, right? Like, and I don't remember exactly how I figured out where the fuck he was, but it's like it was really cool to like, you know, just see that and go, fuck, should I take the gamble and try like
Yeah.
he probably didn't buy these. What the fuck would Unique buy
yeah,
his own? You know?
Right.
So like
that would be funnier.
I wonder if they're just sitting there. Oh, I know, wouldn't that be funny? They're just like, oh nah, DJ Unique bought them. But yeah, you know, it's little stuff like that. My thugs, see, I've been lucky because I've purposely said to myself, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on these things,
Yeah.
right? Like I want
It's
them,
hard to justify sometimes, man.
but I'm not going to do it,
Yeah.
right? So like my Faces of Death 93,
Mm.
that's in like super good condition, paid $100 for it,
Come up.
right? My Thugs Cry single, $50.
hmm
Um,
That one easily goes for like 200 to 300
yeah,
still to this day.
50
Yeah.
bucks,
Just for the,
right?
yeah.
Uh, other little things like DJ Unique did that thing years ago where if you bought his Mind of a DJ download, he would send you like two.
Yeah. Like Night Riders and,
I did that
yeah.
10 fucking times, right?
hmm
Actually, he dicked me on a couple of them and he just like, I didn't end up getting them, but it doesn't matter. I got so many of them that I did. So it's like, I got a sealed Night Riders, a sealed fucking Bone Thug Records
Bone for life.
snippet. I got Bone
Yeah.
for Life. I got Leatherface, just a bunch, and that's how I got all those. So it's like
Mhm.
just over time.
See, that's what I was telling you guys. Like we had that story in the house. Like I told you guys, man. I had always ordered for them, and it was always a gamble. I know with DJ Unique, it was always his site. Everybody would. Luckily, I lived in Vegas, man, and he was based out in Cali, so I would always get my shit like right away.
Yeah.
At least when he shipped it out, you know. But I
I never
never.
did anything like back when the site was
Oh, when it was
active.
actually active.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I would order as soon as they
I
went up.
always
Yeah,
regret.
as soon as they went up. And there was one time where he had released a few projects all at once, and I hadn't bought them on. Like I told you guys, I ended up ordering like about like 5 CDs at one time. It all showed up in a big package. I think a couple of them actually cracked. Whatever. It is what it is. He mailed them all. But man, that was the time where he sent me, and this wasn't even being sold on his site. It was not, nobody knew about it, man. He sent me a copy of the Lost Files just
Oh
randomly
wow.
with those
Nice.
CDs. So
He
I don't want to
recognized
say
your
I was the
interest.
first one with it, but
Yeah.
man, I was the one of the first ones that actually posted about it back in the BTH board and all that stuff. And like I told you guys, I had a funny story about that. So that was around the time with Thug Stories tour was around, and they came down to Vegas. And backstory on that, Crazy Bone and DJ Unique at the time were not on good ends. They were somewhat beefing. They just whatever problems they had at that time, you know. So shout out to my dead brother Moses, man. He ended up talking to Chief G. Chief G came and pulled us up. We met up with them, and we were able to actually meet up with Bone Thugs after the show, which was kind of funny. Like I said, it's a kind of a funny story with his entourage at the time. So Kmart, I'm pretty sure the Bone community knows that name. We saw that I had a copy of that Lost Files, and he very shadily was like, "Hey, man, you need to show that to Craig." My dumb ass, you know, just happy like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be Crazy Bone, you know.
You're excited like crazy's gonna be excited.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna get
He has
this
the
shit
same hobby as
signed.
me.
Cool, man. So yeah, we go back there. We ended up meeting Crazy Bone, and he's like, show him the CD, show him the CD, show him the
I should
CD.
have known something was up.
Yeah, right there. I should have known, man. But I was just kind of off a high, and he's looking through the CD. He opens it. He's looking because anybody who has that CD knows how well put that CD was for collectors. Either way, there's the pictures, all that. It was a really nice CD, man. There's no track list on it. Crazy Bones looking through it. I'm hoping he signs it. He starts asking me what songs are on there. I for sure don't know the titles, so like me being goofy, I had to sing him some of the hooks. So now I'm sitting there singing unreleased hooks to Crazy Bones. His own
Legendary.
so he's just looking at me like, man, like he's not happy about it, man. He hands me back the CD, and little did I know that, man, I just kind of caused more tension
Mm.
with Unique and Crazy Bone at the time, just trying to get my CD signed, you know. But it's stuff like that, man. Like I got so many more Bone stories throughout the years that just like it's just unbelievable, man. To be honest, like to even get to this point where I'm a bunch of people and people can appreciate the stories and know the feeling of just any of that, you know, it's amazing to me. So again, man, if you guys didn't come out here and you were going to, I know they're not trying to shade y'all, but man, it was an experience, man. Y'all should have been out here. It's been nothing but fun, man. Nothing but love for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make some noise for that, goddammit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like too that, you know, like you said, some people collect it doesn't matter what
Mhm,
it is, right? Bone Thugs air freshener, they're gonna collect it. But then some people are in it for certain shit. Like
mhm.
I was always like the CD collector, and then, you know, certain little other things, but mostly CDs. And then in the
Yeah.
last like I don't know, a couple years, like I got really into like the advertisements in magazines.
Mm,
So
yeah,
that's where like me and like Lib like connected because he collects all the magazines and shit. So
right.
he's constantly putting me on like, hey, you see this copy of the source on eBay? You know, I think you keep yours all together, right?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking
Yeah.
savage. If Bone isn't on the cover, I don't give a fuck. That thing gets
Libs
broken
collection.
down the middle. I nicely take out the bone thing and the rest of I throw it.
Toss the
It's,
rest of it.
it's like a blunt. It's like a blunt.
I don't
I
need
give
this shit.
it out of the historical advertisements.
Right.
The guts get fucking thrown out, and that's that. I got like a folder like this, jam full of just broken down sources and shit.
Wu-Tang, man, we lost all their
Oh,
Yeah.
certain things I keep. If there's something like I saw like an Eminem one, I actually think I saw a Wu-Tang one.
I mean,
Hot Boys. There were certain things that I decided to keep along the way, but mostly if it ain't Bones. So
Yeah.
I got into that. I got into the press photos
Yes.
recently,
Yeah.
just because, and I got into the press photos because I used to do the the press releases
Okay.
because I thought those were cool.
Yeah.
'Cause some of them are boring and it just comes with a picture and like a fucking write up, but then like there's things like the Eternal press
Oh
release.
yeah. I wanted to buy that, man, because it has a little skull. Yeah, like the fact. Yeah, it
and
looks
it, and
dope.
it came with
Mhm.
the fucking postcard that looks like the food stamp.
You know, and I was telling the guys here too. You know that right now on eBay, and that's what I mean, man. Like
It's
some
like
of these
400
people,
bucks,
yeah,
right?
$400, but it's actually in mint condition.
I got
There's
two.
no writing. It's crazy though, but those are the kind of price. Yeah,
Donald
Yeah.
Cunningham sent me one of them. Suck it.
Oh, that's right up, man. Yeah, no, it's just stuff, man. Like all that stuff's becoming so rare now, man, and it's nostalgic also for us as fans when we find it because it does associate with a lot of memories and stuff like that of things that were going on. But yeah, man, it's crazy being a collector nowadays because just the prices of everything is kind of crazy, man. So yeah,
And now we're in the time where we realize this shit isn't gonna last forever.
hmm
Like, I remember thinking like I still got like a lot of my copies of the CDs from like my childhood. And I remember thinking, no big deal. If this one gets too fucked up, you buy a new one, right? And now it's like, you can't go to a store and buy Thug Mentality.
mm-mm.
You gotta fucking, you gotta hope that you can find it, even an open one on eBay. I mean,
Yeah,
that one's there's probably more of them, but you know what I'm
you're
saying?
still
It's
gonna
like,
pay about $40 even for an open one.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's like,
it's like
never mind, like, the posters that I had on the wall that had thumbtack holes
yeah.
all through them, and it's like I do seek out some of like the Art of War era
I got certain
posters.
ones, man. It's just it's hard to get into like I was telling Lib, like, man, it's I used to have a big collection of everything, man. But again, life happened and when you move out your parents' house and you leave shit behind and then that shit gets thrown away and now you look back at it and you're like, damn, I should have took my shit with me. But yeah, man, there's so many collectors for so many things, whether it's the clothes or the posters, the magazines, the CDs, the cassettes, the vinyls. There's just so much.
Where did you see? Probably not. You're on the Discord that I got. I picked up a Multi Records CD display case, and it came from somewhere like overseas or some shit.
I heard you talking about, but no, I hadn't
And
seen it.
and
No.
so like a bunch of people like Gem, a bunch of people,
hmm
Mania Comics, these guys were gonna beat me to it. Shipping on it was like more than what he wanted for the thing. 400 bucks,
400 for
right?
the ship.
Oh. Okay, so check this out. I messaged the guy and I go, "Hey man, I really want to get that, but like you want more for it than the thing." And he goes, well, let me look at it again. He goes, "Could you do 150 on the shipping?" I said, "Yes." Right.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up paying like 300 for the whole thing, but originally he wanted like 400 ship and like literally he
Where was
wanted
he shipping it from?
no, it was somewhere crazy, like overseas, like
Oh,
crazy.
damn.
And he shipped it right. It hadn't even been set up ever.
Oh,
It was still
so
in
wait, you got
its
it mint like it's.
yeah, it's
I mean, it's for what it was for not being
yeah,
set.
yeah, it had to be
Yeah,
put together. But it had its I've bounced around from record store to record
got you.
store for 30 fucking years,
Yeah,
scuff ups.
still, yeah.
But yeah, it's awesome. I immediately took all my CDs out of fucking boxes and jammed it in that thing, and it
Oh,
looks
that would be
fucking
so
cool.
sick. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see.
No, that's.
So yeah, I got that because I always tell the story about how I had the resurrection one. And when I moved out of my mom's house, it's like one of the only things I left there because it was so big. I was like, I
Oh,
can't
so
put
you
this
actually had that
right.
resurrection one that everybody's trying to get.
Call Sam Goody every day until they gave it to me. And then my grandmother brought me up in her fucking Cadillac, and I put it in her Cadillac, and I had it, and I left it at my mom's, and my mom had a house fire, and it was one of the only things that I left there. And so,
That damn.
yeah, so I really wanted that. So when I saw this Mothug one, I was like, well, it doesn't completely fill the hole in my heart,
But if you're like, when's the next time I'm actually gonna come across
oh,
something like that?
I've never seen it. I'm gonna find you a picture. I'd never even fucking never even
No,
seen
I
it.
remember, man. That's the thing. Even speaking about that resurrection poster, I literally remember. Like again, a lot of people pre-COVID, man, it was a whole different time. Before COVID happened, you could find a lot of this random rare shit that's on eBay now. It'd be there. It'd be sitting there for weeks. Nobody was buying it that fast. I still remember sitting on fucking Buddha Lovers videotape, mint condition, $100. And back then I was just like, do I really want to spend $100 on a VHS? I look back at it now and I'm like, well, shit, that shit was minty. Like, you find that, I'm pretty sure easy 250 somebody's gonna try to set up there for a mint condition one, let alone one that's not. But yeah, man, sometimes as a fan, you just gotta pull the trigger. Like you don't want to, but you have to, or somebody else is gonna do it. Yeah, there's so many things, man. I've seen it. Like I said, shout out to Mania Comics, but I see him coming up. He's buying a lot of the stuff. It's good to see, man. It's good to see a lot of people with just random stuff, man. Like you could just appreciate it.
Do
Yeah.
do any of you ever try like finding bulk lots on eBay, hoping there'd be some?
Man, I do, but there's not many people. Like I think with lots, you literally have to network. You have to network because even back in the
That
day,
was easier back in the day to get a
yeah,
record store where they were getting rid of a bunch of shit. We
mhm,
would see like, and you're like, fuck it, let me take a gamble on this Bone Thugs
yeah,
and Harmony title. Maybe it's a rare one, but you don't see it as much now that like
mhm,
record stores are dead.
yeah. It's just CDs, period, besides Bone Thugs. If you really take a look at just the CD game, even cassettes, a lot of just shit is very, very up there. You would think just CDs that you wouldn't even think are much, you're gonna pay about 30, 40, just even for that, let alone the ones that are sought after. And that's not talking Bone Thugs. Just everything's so nostalgic now and people want to go back. Oh yeah, man, that's sick. That's hella sick. And you pull the CDs out on all that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I immediately
Yeah.
took them out of boxes and put them in that
I
fucking
ain't never
thing.
seen that. Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that either.
Yeah, man.
That's
When I got it,
Yeah.
I had never seen it.
This is the first I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick, man. No,
Poor,
that's
poor Mrs. West comes home to go, I bought something a little crazy, which she's used to hearing, right?
mhm.
And I go, if you had to make a guess, and she goes, if I had to make a guess, I have no fucking idea what you could have possibly even thought about
She
buying.
doesn't want to guess.
And
Did she get mad when you asked her to guess?
she's just like, come on, this could be Bone, this could be anything,
Yeah.
right?
She's
So,
like, just tell me.
but she mostly was like, I'm sure it's some fucking Bone Thug shit, right? And so I was like, check this out. So I got a whole room that's a closet because I'm a diva, and that's where I keep that. They call that the Mo Thug closet. So all
Oh,
the
okay.
promo photos, everything's
Yeah.
up on the wall of all the Mo Thug eras. And so we go in there, and I open it up, and I'm like, ta-da! You can tell she was just like, this could be worse.
I'm exhausted.
Hey, shout out to the wives that put up with all the shit. You know, like,
Could be worse.
yeah, man, could be worse.
But yeah,
How did you not? How did you not send this to me and Matt, bro?
I put Discord.
They're like, damn.
Okay, okay, but not on the box. All right.
I didn't think about it. Like,
No, it's
it
No,
was
that's sick.
crazy.
That's
It
it.
was like
Yeah.
square footage
But
wise.
I'd never seen like something advertising like all their projects.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's
I could
yeah. I was like, this is crazy.
I could see why it costs a lot to ship this, bro.
Yeah.
it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's in good shape though.
Yeah.
no. It honestly looks like
Like
you're
your person,
saying.
I don't remember that being a thing.
I've never seen that. No, no.
International shit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the most we ever got, that I was lucky to get is just posters at Sam Goody or FYE or Warehouse. They would
Bro.
have the displays and the cardboard
Is that
cutouts.
Ricky Williams?
Yeah. I've had that since you gave it to me. It's gone from house to house.
That's great, bro. Bro, this is crazy, man. I wanted to say too, regarding you collecting those the black and white photos of the press pieces.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had your eyes on those. And I used to think, I'm like, man, one day if he ever gets back to crazy collecting, I think he's gonna start acquiring those. So now
Yeah.
prediction came true, man. This is dope, man. Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's dope.
I know for a fact I never saw that, especially the whole.
No, I ain't never seen that.
You don't need to hear me.
Yeah, I'm just checking, Mike. You close, you know?
Should I put it up to one of these cameras? Is that camera an active camera? That one down there?
Yeah,
I
it
can
is.
probably put it on the screen. I think most people. It looks like a lot of Discord people in here right now. So
Oh,
It's
okay.
just another reason to join the Discord.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. God damn it! I shouldn't even put it on the screen.
No.
You should just join the fucking
Yeah.
Discord. Is what you should do.
Hey, yeah.
I will say, like,
Hold on. Rips, the Cold's sitting right next to Cecil.
yeah,
Off camera.
he moved so we could get. We're trying to round robin the
Hey, and
people.
shout out to all the old BTNH board members, man. All of y'all, man. If y'all still around, shout out to all of y'all, because man, it's been a journey.
Cole can probably be heard. We're sharing the mic like the Temptations right now.
One mic.
Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Uh, yeah, man. I'm pretty like this. We're obviously only in the second episode of what we're hoping is a 12 episode season. So, but like this weekend, really, like, before it was like, let's just do it. I miss doing it. That's what I say all the time. I miss doing it, whatever. But like this, like, really gave me like a lot of extra juice. Like, man, I want to do this. One thing that we often talk about as hosts is like the the I don't want to say illusion. I don't think it's an illusion, but like the idea of us being able to say, let's do this full time is like it would be near impossible to do like a podcast strictly about Bone Thugs and Harmony and make the money that the three of us would have to maintain. Or even if it was to make the money that so I can put 20 and they can jump in. It's like it's not gonna happen off Bone. Like unfortunately. But so it's like for us to do it, we always talk about we have to expand what we talk about, whether it's we expand it as 90s hip hop or we expand to like music in general or whatever. But I often go back to, well, we can do that and we would get more viewership, especially, we keep the same exact format, but like, you know, we just do other things. But the hardest thing that I think I run into, this is the part that I always bring up to the guys, is I'm like, okay, if it isn't Bone, what could the three of us talk about passionately like this amongst the three of us? It's not that the three of us don't have other shit, but I'm like, hey, if I wanted to talk about, whatever, let's say John wants to talk about No Limit. I'm pretty passionate about No Limit. Like, would that be something, Matt, that you would really want to talk about like that?
Not to that level, but we'd also run out of that.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it just becomes hard.
Unless you do like general hip hop topics for whatever you're talking about that day. As if you're going to talk about No Limit, Cash Money, or the South, how they took over it, how ATL had their run, or New York. You got plenty of
Hip-hop
topics.
speak,
Yeah, just hip
but
hop in general. There's a lot of topics there, but yeah, yeah.
If we did that, it would make it so. I mean, I think our viewership would go up. I mean,
hmm
it's just obvious that it would, right? It's like if we got this many people talking about this one fan base, even if you extended it, and I mean, I would never want to. I don't think any of us, would want to do that because it's a slippery slope. There's certain topics I don't want to tackle. Like, you don't want to fucking do Tupac. It's been done. Unless you're talking about it in passing, like we're talking about Death Row, you got to talk about Tupac. But like talking about Tupac, there's too many channels out there. You don't want to fuck
Yeah,
with that. Talking
yeah.
about Wu Tang, you probably don't want to fuck with that. Like
hmm
there's Tupac and Wu level guys like us in the Bone world.
Yeah.
You don't really want to
They're
go
not going to
fucking
want, their community's not going to want to
yeah.
hear. Yeah, I get it.
But
I get it.
like, can we find the shit, keep it interesting? I think a lot of it then starts to go with the interviews. Um, if we were doing this same format but interviewing, whoever from whatever thing you want to talk about No Limit, you bring in some important No Limit people. And more importantly, I think what we've done on this show could translate if it was still find the guy that people haven't talked to, right? Like if there was an important No Limit thing, interviewing Master P is not necessarily the goal. It's like a bonus. Interviewing a member of Bone stopped being the goal a long time ago and it just became like the bonus want. But like the goal is to uncover shit you can't uncover by talking to, Silk the Shocker, right? So I think if we could do something like that, it's just a matter of do we lose all our current viewership? by fucking around, and
I think you can still do it, man, if you cater. I mean, you can say you set a certain days for, okay, this is strictly bone. This is the originality of the format of what it is. You keep that viewership as far as the ones that's been riding with you guys from the jump. They know what days it is, and if they want to also show the love and come on the other days, or they know, okay, this is going to be the topic this week for this. I think, and you still kind of build up viewership from whatever it is topic you're talking about. Whatever it is, it's say you do No Limit, you start picking up some of them No Limit fans and all that, but you still have your set days for bone.
yeah.
Keep it to the essence of it. I mean, there's so much opportunity for you guys to grow, man, because I love what you guys are doing just in general, man. Just to even pull something like this off just shows the growth of you guys are doing something that's impactful, it holds meaning to people. So
Hey,
that's,
Frank DNA level C in the house. Make some noise, Frank.
Bro, just bringing Frank up, I'm just wondering if he had seen. Remember, we did on the first season when the CDs he had sent me. We found out about the Sons of Assassins, and then there was something else in the Dre Bone album that I just wonder if he knew. So, Frank, did you know Sons of Assassins was sitting there in that Dre Bone uh, clip? The advertisement for the Stony Burke other releases, and then on to what
Oh
we were
yeah.
talking about. And one of the things I'm sitting here thinking is like, man, if we had this house 365, days a year, I'd be totally down to go through all 200 fucking CDs of the
Oh
whole
man, that
collection,
would
one
be
per night.
like I would love to do some shit like that,
You
man.
know,
It's just really finally the time to really do it.
Mhm.
But man, I love that shit, man. I think it's so exciting to just show this. It's not. I hope people don't take it as showing off. It's fun to just show the shit. You know what I mean? Like you see stuff that you don't know about, and man, like I said, the initial idea that I wanted to do was some kind of Instagram page where I'm highlighting
Mhm.
every one of the CDs I got individually, even if
It's the
they.
opposite of showing off. Showing off to me would be claiming you have it or doing a snippet or like
Mhm.
showing just the binding.
Right,
So
right.
what you're talking about is the polar opposite of
Yeah,
showing off.
man. I
You're giving back, you're letting people see it. I would love to look at and talk to you about your collection. I
mhm.
have zero. I sold all mine during COVID. John, I think, helped me post it on the
it,
bone board.
I think it was a little bit after that. I
Was
think it
it?
was
Oh,
in
really?
2021. Or no, maybe it was COVID. I know it was after Versus.
Yeah, was it? Oh, was it?
Oh, you just got rid of
It was definitely it was afterwards. Okay,
all of it, huh?
moving on. Yeah, and so one of you might have bought it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've been wondering that
yeah,
too. I was wondering, like, man, wouldn't it be funny if somebody and I wanted to help promote. I think I did. I did
you
put
do.
some posts out there
Oh,
to
for sure.
to
The
just
auction got a lot of traction after you. So
so you did it all in bulk or
yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah. So you wanting to display it or show it in some unique way is the essence of like what this is all about and sharing it. So it is not flexing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
hope it, and even when I post on the Facebook, I hope people don't take it like that because I really just love showing it, man. It's so dope to me. Like I
yeah.
said, sometimes, man, just on some funny shit, I like to just open it, man. I really just sit there and admire the shit and be able to pull. I just look at them and
Hey,
it's
show
dope,
some
man.
love,
That's
Mr.
what it's about.
Melodic's in the
Yeah.
fucking chat. BTH.
But to be able to do that with the fans too, man, I would love to do that just so they can see some of the stuff. Cause yeah, man, you get the new fans, even some of the old fans that see some of the
Yeah.
stuff, they're like, man, I never knew that even was a thing.
You could inspire someone to start their collecting journey. I guarantee you some of the stuff you have I forgot existed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so that trip down memory lane, and then knowing you're taking good care of it and you
Yeah.
like it's a prize
Oh yeah,
possession, you
man.
know what I
I
mean?
love it, man.
Um,
Just
that's one way of just sharing the love for a shared love.
yeah.
It'd be great if there was a fucking platform where he could show
Yeah.
this off and there was someone
I will
to.
definitely start posting some more videos in the Discord for y'all. I'll start doing some stuff for y'all.
Oh,
I
you're
definitely
in?
will.
Yeah.
I'm talking, I'm gonna talk.
Oh, for
Okay.
sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, let's make it happen,
Okay,
bro.
but you're not in on the show. I just want you to take the mic. You didn't have to show your face. You could he could just move the mic over to you.
I don't know if I don't know how many episodes you've seen, but that was one of the originating ideas that we had,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
the very beginning,
Mhm.
because I used to see there was like contests, like show off your actually,
Well, that was the
yeah,
thing back in the day. Yes, I remember that.
but it would
Yeah.
be everybody posting these on their own, on
Yeah.
social media, tagging whatever the contest
Mhm.
was, and I'm like, man, right now I remember all these people posting these pictures, but 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down, I'm not going to remember who posted what. I'm not going to
posted
scroll
what.
that whole 15-year feed. I don't
Yes.
even know how to search by year.
Yeah.
I was like, what if we aggregated all that stuff?
Who was the guy that got married on East 99 that had like that mega collection, like with
Man.
the VHSs, the posters? Like, remember he
I
was
just
the
remember
one
that
that
one
had
guy. He posted like a 4-part, 5-part video at the
4-part
time, some
video
shit
or
like that.
something.
Sold everything.
Did he sell everything? Oh shit.
Yeah, because
That was one of
I
the
know
biggest
that
collections I
inspired
had seen.
Marco to really look at his
Oh
collection and be
yeah.
like, man, I
He
haven't
made me feel like
started yet.
I felt like oh, shit. I was like, I'm all sitting here thinking I
What a humbling
like,
experience.
yeah, I was like, okay,
Oh,
we just shut the fuck up. Yeah, bro. I remember that around that time he really he showed out like for reals. He had a lot of shit that I had no idea even existed.
what?
But that's the stuff that's like
But
amazing
that's
to
the
see, man.
essence,
Yeah,
isn't it?
man.
Right?
Yeah, no, it brings, I guess, our inner child
R-
too. I want to say that's
Yeah,
what it does
it's
with a lot of us collectors.
It's
It
a big part of
just
it.
it hits something there where it's just like, man,
Ripsta says the BTH Discord brought him back from his 18-year hiatus from Bone Shit. Make
oh
some noise for
shit.
that.
If that is not a heartwarming story,
Yeah, man. Welcome back. Cause
Yeah.
and he's doing a lot of work.
no,
Yeah,
that's
hey, the Discord's been great. There's some OGs
yes.
in our Discord right now. Who was it that initially said get the fucking Discord?
Oh,
That's
Perez.
Perez.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Perez.
Shout out to us, big claps. Yeah. And we say this every time, but I think it bears repeating. It's peaceful. There's no animosity in there. I mean, we would moderate it if there was, but it's the main reason I never went on the bone board.
No, that's
Yeah.
Straight
that's
up.
the problem with the fans, man, and
Yeah.
it's not something recent. This has been since back in the BTH board. I mean, we were laughing about, man, remember back in the days where it was so bad that you had a sub forum for Busy Bone just
Yeah.
alone because you could not even bring them up. But that's the thing, man. That's what I love. Like I said, I love the fact that I can conversate with each and every one of y'all and have a respectful conversation. And there's nobody like, man, it's just everybody throws around the word garbage, trash so easily now. I don't want to just say it's the BTNH board, but
No,
it's
it's just keyboard warriors.
yeah, it's just, and
Yeah.
it's usually like the same 4 or 5 people. I can't even name them off the top of my head, but I know when I see
You
them.
know who you are.
Yes, that
You
y'all
know
just
who you
troll,
are.
y'all troll,
You'll never
and
get to fucking BTH weekend.
no, please keep that negativity out of here because at the end of the day, man, it's great to just conversate bone and you learn some stuff, you reminisce about some stuff, it's awesome, man. We, like you said, we haven't stopped talking bone since we got here for 3 days, man. So it's been a great experience. So anybody that really loves it to like that, man, I recommend come next year.
Next year, then it
Yes,
sounds like
definitely.
you're back
Oh
in the
yeah,
house.
definitely, bro. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, no, this was a dope experience. It's a nice little getaway from everything and just, man, for the love, man. This, like I said, I can't show you guys more appreciation than
Ah,
words, man.
it
Thank you for
was-
everything.
It was
Yeah,
good, man.
I'm glad Cole brought you, bro.
yeah, no.
It's been good.
Yeah, it's funny now, full circle. He sounds like my first time on the show. Where I'm just so fucking thankful.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Finally be able to talk about this shit without like somebody tuning the fuck out when it's like, all right, I've heard enough about Bone.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I don't think any. It's just funny, man. It really has been 3 straight days of just.
Kenny Trios in the house says it missed a dope time. Next year, Kenny makes
Yeah.
us Kenny
We got everybody in chat tonight. Yeah.
to be on the Harmony OG.
Man, and y'all, not to give too much away, man, but y'all really missed out on a lot of exclusive eargasm stuff. That's
Oh, it's been
yeah, that's all I will say, man.
Action packed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
lot of rare to unheard shit
Yeah.
happen.
Shout
I-
out to
I can tell right now. I'll tell you what I did. I played them 2 Busy Bone, maybe 3 Busy Bone tracks people haven't heard. We showed them. We had a very phones in a bowl type of situation here where people didn't record stuff, whatever. It was for the moment. Sons of Sinclair happened in the movie theater. I played them a cut coming up from DJ Kaipo's next album.
fire.
Motherfucking Raiden Rush played us some stuff that people haven't heard. It's been crazy, you know. And actually, and what's cool is it's like
you know, they played me stuff I hadn't heard, you know, so everybody kind of like lended in. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's great, man.
Well, and I, you know what I thought it might have, you know, you think coming into this, what's going to
Mhm.
happen? I was like, I don't know, man. I think we're all just going to be showing off collections the whole time and showing folders and stuff. We did a little bit of that, right?
Mhm.
I thought that was going to be like half the time. I was like, right, I'm going to be looking at people's file explorers, the whole- but didn't need to go there, man. Um, so it was good. It was,
No, it's been a lot of great conversation, man. Honestly, it really has been, man. And Matthew's a witness, man. Like some of the stuff here had me smiling like a little kid, bro.
Yeah,
Like I literally
for
was
real.
sitting there just
I
like,
was smiling, looked over and saw you smiling.
man, like
Oh, that's all I'm smiling. Yeah.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
yeah, the main exclusive which we all know will, you know, but man, that shit gave me a lot of hope for a lot of things, man. So yeah, definitely.
yeah, Lib, you're gonna have to maybe find a place twice the size for next year, bro.
Well, I don't know. We had rooms left in this one.
Yeah.
So this is the one until we max out this one. You'll know it's maxed out when there's no beds left and someone says, I'll sleep on the top bunk. Then it'll be time to
That's how you know.
If you
expand.
guys are on the fence about it, man, make a trip out of it. Make come next year and we'll have more conversations, man. It's great to meet all the people that actually have love for this, man.
Imagine who would have got the Mickey room.
Oh, so there really is a Mickey. I didn't even see the Mickey room.
The Mickey room with Star Wars.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah. Make some noise one time for motherfucking Clever in the house. For sure. All right, all right, all right. We've been going. Hey,
Ryan,
B,
you want in
you
here?
trying to come on? You want to come talk some bone?
Oh, yo.
Let's do it.
Have some conversation.
Let them know.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah. What's that? What's that?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
bro?
up?
All right,
Yeah,
what?
I just want to say one guy was like, "Is that John's bodyguard in the back?" You know what I'm saying? But nah, but I got his back though, man. He'll cool. He'll cool.
Indeed.
He blessed me with one of his books, signed it and everything, man. Just nice. The whole camaraderie and thuggery that's been going on the whole time we've been here, man. It's just been just a real scene.
And you came in. You were late. You were the last
I
one.
really was.
Yeah.
Season 6 when he was talking about, yeah, man, we still got room. He made it seem like it was just one room. I was like, let me get on this right quick. Let me do some extra door dashing so I can get that bread together. And and I did it. I made it happen.
Did
You
good
gotta
stuff.
want it. You know what I'm
In-
saying?
Indeed. And yeah, and even though it was a late comer, as I said, me and
Shook
Brian
him with
been
these
talking
headphones,
for
bro.
years, bro. Like through Facebook Messenger way back in the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been down since y'all's first video about reminiscing on what it's gonna be like volume 1 and 2 of the best of Mo.
That's
Yeah.
day
That's
one,
day
bro.
one shit.
Day one.
Mhm.
Make some fucking noise for that guy.
Ancient times.
Yeah, man. I think it's great. I was glad you made it at the end. I think of everybody like we only had one person that unfortunately couldn't make it. But whatever in my mind, I remember John giving me the list and I was like, I thought it was more the whole time. The number that I was getting included us, and I thought it was that number plus us. So we ended up with extra room. But it was good though. And who again next year, right? If we don't fill the rooms, maybe we dedicate a room to hey, Cold Blooded's recording, music in that room. You know what I mean? So we do some studio sessions and it'd be cool to have the movie theater kind of have like a schedule. So instead of just one, it's like, hey, whether you want to do it or not, right? Like Jacked Up will be playing at 3 o'clock tomorrow, so it's
It's on
like,
TV.
we learned a lot. We learned a lot this week. Was there anything that like stuck out to you that kind of did it for you?
I mean, each day I was saying to myself, man, this was worth the price of admission alone. No, this was worth the price of admission alone. It's like too many gems, man, too many like once in a lifetime type things. You know what I mean? It's just too much for me to cover, for me to really touch on from the what we heard, you know what I mean, to what we saw,
I feel like it
and
went
for the
really fast. How about
yeah,
you?
it did kind of like
Yeah, I can't believe we're checking out tomorrow,
it's gonna
bro.
be hard
This
to leave. Yeah,
bananas.
for
Bananas,
sure,
yeah,
for
no.
sure.
And we even got to play your track in the car today on the way to lunch.
Nice. Yep, I appreciated that.
Yep.
Uh,
I think we're experiencing a little bit of connection problems. The internet here has been
oh yeah.
kind of wacky. Let me see if I can fix it. Hopefully this doesn't get rid of us. If it gets rid of us, we love you guys. It's been great, but let me see if I can fix it.
ZZ Top and his bitch in the comments. That's all, bro.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix it. So we'll either fix it or we'll lose it. All right. Well, hopefully we're still connected. Let's see what the the internet here is still just fucking trash for some reason.
The chats keeps moving though. Although, are we?
Yeah, it's laggy. I can see it.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do fast.com. I don't know, man.
Thank God this didn't happen
Yeah, that's all we got.
with Raiden.
That's all there is. That's it. Enough said right there.
Thank God.
I'm pulling 190 through fast.
Yeah. We don't care what you're pulling on your tablets, but what I'm pulling on my
Right.
computer that's running the show,
Yeah. No.
which is not 190. It was earlier.
Go.
It's probably time for me to exit stage left. I don't want to hold y'all, but definitely
Hey,
appreciate y'all, man. And if you didn't make it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yo,
Make some
Joe
noise
Lib,
for him.
Yo, Lib, we splitting his last beer from craft.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, it was good. I think yeah, it actually said super fast internet. And it has
In
been
the
until
brochure,
this
yeah.
last like hour or so. It's like
With all of us using it all the time.
it's been on or off. Yeah, and like I was getting like 300
Really?
as like a download, and now I'm getting like 10.
Yeah, it's broken.
It's
Oh,
time.
wow. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe. I don't know.
It's time. That
that
means it's time,
that's a
baby.
wrap.
You know, there's nothing like it. It's gonna be laggy. I don't even know if they hear it, but it doesn't matter. My name is Cecil West, rocking with the one and only
John Lippy with the Harmony 5 this time. Lippy behind me.
I was trying to. Oh boy, and he is the co-host and coast to coast and come up creeper, never sour, always sweeter, ladies and gentlemen.
I am Matthew Weaver.
And it's laggy and it's cracking, but it's beyond the Harmony Weekend 2026. It is a fucking wrap for the last time this weekend. Phoenix Ryzin, bring us on home.
Beyond the harmony for